This is pretty much my morning routine on holidays. I go for a morning swim. Earlier the better because less people. Back to my room, hang my towel so it dries, admire the view because it's so pretty. This has been my go-to. It's been my go-to summer drink for a few years now. It's bad for you because it's carbonated and sugary, but I don't care. I'm on holiday. Also, it says 0 sugar, I think. I don't speak Spanish, but I'm pretty sure this is what it says. So it makes me feel less guilty. Oh. Okay, I think today I might check out the main town because I haven't been. This is like my 3rd week on the island and I haven't been to the town, so I'm kind of starting to get a little antsy about prepping for my 3L. I gotta order my books, I gotta print out the curriculum, I gotta read the first chapters of everything and plan out my schedule and whatnot, but I'm gonna procrastinate and do that in Miami. So what this vacation has been for me is a lot of rest because I needed it. So I am not on as many tours or excursions or activities as I normally would be on any other vacation because I just wanted to lie in the sun, jump into the ocean every now and then, listen to tons of music, read a lot of books, eat healthy, and just chill. It used to take a month, at least a month, to get me back to where I need to be to get started again. But that was during my K-pop days. And I realized, thankfully, on this trip that I'm kind of okay with 2 to 3 weeks. I need that at least twice a year, that's true. But the length of the single vacation doesn't need to be a month when I'm in law. So I think I'm gonna be okay in big law. I don't think I talked about why I worked so hard this summer, or did I? My brain stopped working from July 20th, so everybody says that you get a return offer unless you do something majorly messed up. But my whole life, it has been, things are supposed to go this way except for you. The first exception we're just gonna make to make your life miserable. That's been my whole life. So when people tell me like you can chill because this is how it is, I'm like, that's just not my track record. I'm not gonna be chill because there's a really good chance that that's just not gonna be it for me. So when people told me that like it's gonna happen, you're gonna get a return offer because everybody gets a return offer, I was not chill and I had to work extra hard. Like I was working pretty much all my waking hours and I underbilled. Yeah, People told me never underbill because everybody knows that summer associates take up a lot of time reading even like the easiest, simplest document ever. They're gonna be understanding if you take an hour reading a single page because it's all new for you. People are understanding. Okay, do not underbill. But I underbilled. I underbilled so much because I didn't want people to get alarmed and think of me as like the crazy overworking girl. I did not want to be that either. I wanted to be hardworking, but like not prominently hardworking. I don't know. So I underbilled and I was working so much. I was working all day, every day. I think I took like 2 weekends off, full weekends off. Otherwise, I was always working. I was not telling everybody how much I was actually working. Even when I was telling them that I was working a lot more than I should, I was underselling it. The reason why I worked so hard is because of that. I was really unsure of how it was gonna turn out, and I've just experienced a lot of uncertainties and exceptions. I was always like the tragic exception, so I was like, even if that happens, I'm not gonna be the reason. I didn't want it to be where I was like, but what if I worked harder? I didn't want to ask that question. So yeah, I just wanted to cross that off of the list. So even if something did happen and I didn't get an offer, I didn't want to wonder, what if I'd worked a little bit harder? I just didn't want to have that hanging anywhere. So I just wanted to cross it out. Hence, yeah, I don't like me being the reason of things going wrong. I think I might make a separate video if y'all are interested about Korean students who are looking into US law schools. It's another thing. There's so many things you can do with your JD if visa is not an issue. But if it is an issue, it's big law or nothing. So if this did really go wrong, it would have been really, really frustrating. But it didn't go wrong and I am in Mallorca. So it's all good. It's almost noon, so I'm gonna shower, probably have like a fruit or two, and take a mini siesta before heading out to town. 잘 먹겠습니다. Am I ready to check out and fly back home? No. It's starting to get really sunny. It's gonna be sunny for the next few weeks. But do I have to go back to DC? Yeah. This one is broken, so I'm gonna have to get a new one.
Jeux de savaterie ne sont pas autorisés. Ladies and gentlemen, you may leave your seat once the fasten seatbelt sign.
Yeah, the good old Ibis. So, the Air France goodie bag. Never got this before. Deodorant wipe, shaving gel, toothpaste, face cream, refreshing towel, probably Q-tips, comb, and a toothbrush. And they gave me a t-shirt. Awake and still annoyed. I am once again determined to never fly Air France again. I used to really like Air France. The flight from Paris to Palma was okay, but DC to Paris was horrible and it involved a major safety issue. So I'm still like debating whether to go public with this. So I wrote a complaint email. It was mainly like an inquiry asking like, what is your official policy? I want to know if this is like a one-time thing or this is your thing. Because if that's it, I'm never flying you guys. So let me know if this is your policy. And they kept evading the question. I asked the same question like 4 times and they've never answered me once. They were like, oh, we're sorry if you were uncomfortable. And I wrote back correcting them like, this is not about comfort. Okay, it was uncomfortable, but it has nothing to do with comfort. It's about safety. And I want to know what your policy is regarding the safety issue. And they just never. So I'm like, yeah. And then the return flight mess up. Well, like delays happen all the time. So this is like, if it wasn't for the safety thing on the way to Palma, I would have been fine with the delay and missing this one because things happen when you're traveling and yeah. But issues on both flights is just a no. Nothing good came out of staying one more night in Paris. It's not one more night in Paris, it's one more night in Charles de Gaulle, and I don't like Charles de Gaulle. Fingers crossed that my big luggage is waiting for me in Dallas. They told me that they haven't shipped it and that they're just gonna reship it on the flight that I'm supposed to take today, but I don't trust anything Air France says now, so I will let you know.